Just putting some of this pink, and then I'll do, like I said, a couple more flesh layers, bake in between, and then you know, if this effect that I'm doing, the pink effect, doesn't jive, it looks too loud, I can always tone it down with some more gray. I mean, I could just like layer and layer and layer and layer a billion times. So I have the hands. You can see they look very, well, they don't look very realistic. They almost look like gloves, which I like. I would even, yeah, I like that. Ooh. I'm going to pop in one of these eyes so you can kind of get a feel for it. I think it really brings it to life, especially when I, you know, put on those dark eyelashes. And I'm not even sure I'm going to do eyelashes. That was my intention, to do black eyelashes, but I kind of like the way it looks without eyelashes. So we'll see. Anything. And I am going to put some kind of eye markings on the baby, just on the eyes, but I'm not going to do that till I'm all done with all my flesh layers. I think this might be an older sculpt, and the lips are just kind of defined by this line that somebody just kind of drew in the clay. There's really no detail there that's realistic. So I'm just kind of trying to honor that the best I can. I'd like those to be a little pinker. I think that looks okay. I'm feeling good about that. Good morning, everyone. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I am set to go for a hike early, and before everyone got up, I wanted to put another layer or two on this baby. I'm on like the second layer of her ponytail hair. So what I'm going to do, I decided while I was painting, is I'm going to give the illusion that her hair is being pulled up, and then I'm going to root her ponytail or her pigtails up here. That way I don't have to root her whole head. And I've already done all the fine hairs, and I thought they looked a little too drawn on. I'm just going in and filling it in just a little bit. I didn't want her to look like she had a whole head of hair. I wanted it to look kind of stringy because she is a baby and she wouldn't have this much hair. Not that she's a realistic baby, but at the same time, I still wanted to keep some of that baby illusion. So I was just going to give her this like scrappy few hairs, and I just wasn't happy with the way it was turning out. So I'm just going in with some more hair. I ordered a little frilly gray skirt. I don't know when it'll be here, but I think I'm gonna give that a shot. It may be too big for her. In that case, I'll make her something. And I have to find a white or a cream colored onesie in my stash that I'll embellish or something. My white. And my white I made, it's just a white, a teeny tiny drop of baby skin and some thinner. Now this is going to be tricky because she has eyebrows. So I'm going to go in with a sponge and around the areas that I really want to give her a little bit more white. And then I'll get a clean sponge. And I'll just tidy up around there. Now when you're doing all these super light colors, you want to make sure you don't get it in the creases now, because it'll wreck all your shading underneath. I was looking at some old photographs online last night of some kind of vintage-esque circus photos, that kind of thing. And everything, you know, had this kind of lead white makeup look and just kind of grimy. I did all this gray, and then I did pink, and then I did blue, then I did purple, then I bleached it out with more pink, and now I'm going gray again. I'm just building up layers. I just wrote to an artist the other day, a very unusual artist, who makes dolls, and she uses the sales of some of her babies to purchase less expensive kits so that she can give them away. She gives, and I would mention her name, but I didn't get her permission. But I think she's involved in a literacy program, and she gives dolls away to kids so that they can go home and read to their babies. They're kind of kids with special needs who struggle, so she's looking for a way to kind of connect and help them read. And so I think that's kind of cool. Now, since we already painted her nails red, there are bits under here. Hopefully those nails will look better once they get varnished. Right now they look very yucky. Some part of me wants to go over them with black. I'm going to actually put that little eye makeup on before I bake her. And I'm drawing it on first. Something tells me someone will like this baby. Thing is I don't want to put too much black on at one time because it could run, and I don't want it to because that'll be really hard to get off right now with this white paint. I am varnishing this baby. I'm going ahead and using the air dry varnish just because I'm too impatient. And this is a very warm day today, so this will dry really quickly. That means I can get to rooting that baby's head. I'm not rooting the whole head. I just painted on the side and the back for the illusion. And I am going over the toenail polish because I'm gonna put varnish, a shiny varnish on top, a glossy varnish. But I just want to seal those in, and you can't get too much varnish and protection on there. And I'm sponging it on because I don't want to see brush strokes. I don't mind seeing brush strokes on the hair because it'll look like hair, but I don't want to see it on the baby's skin. And this is just a soft touch matte. This baby is taking forever. I got her pigtails in. I've glued the hair in, so I'm going to put something on there. And I'm going to just trim her eyelashes up now. And I'm going to leave them a little on the long side, not too long. And there are her sweet little eyelashes. And her crazy hair. It'll look cute once we get the little pigtails on there. I'm just getting out the extra glue on the inside because I don't want it to stick to the eyeball and get it all cloudy. You know, I have to scrape it off. Okay, and hey everyone, it's Thursday and I've got my sewing machine out because the body for this baby was one of those big fat teddy bear bodies. Some people love them, some people don't. I'm in the I don't camp. They're just too big. So I trimmed it up and I modified it so it wasn't so big. And while I was at it, I made this little hat for her. I did it in some pretty linen. It is not gray. Everything else is kind of gray themed, but her skirt has a little bit of a gray brown in it, and then she's got pink going on, and I didn't want everything to be so matchy-matchy, so I chose that fabric, and I have some vintage seam binding here, and she's done. I've got her dressed. Here are her little kitty Mary Janes, and I'm holding my camera because you can't get everything with the tripod in my studio right now. Those are her little kitty Mary Janes. They're from Baby Gap. I got them a while back at a consignment store, and I've held on to them just waiting for the perfect time, and this was it. And I got this little fluffy skirt on Amazon, and it has these really soft little built-in pants so that she's not showing all her bits. And then she has a little pink onesie, and I have this really cute black Carter sweater, and we're going up here. I made her a neck ruffle, and I wasn't sure what I was going to make it out of because I don't have a lot of fabric in my studio right now, but I looked in my trim box and I found that pink and this white. I almost did it in this white, but I changed my mind at the last minute. This is just that trim that you use like on pillows and baby quilts and stuff. I don't even know where I got it. I just have it. And so I sewed it and then threaded a piece of vintage ribbon through it to make a ruffle, and I like the way it turned out. And here she is with her little goofy smile and her pigtails. Let's put her hat on and see what it looks like. Start from the bottom up, and we'll go up, 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 up. There she is. And there's her little hat. She's really cute. You can't see how blue her eyes are, but they're super blue. And I gave her kind of a side glance and made her eyes a little bit droopy, meaning that I put the irises up towards her lid a little bit more. And I did that on purpose. I kind of wanted to give her that look. You know, sometimes babies just giggle so hard at something and you have no idea why they find it funny. And they just look like they're going to fall apart, like they're just drunk with happy. And that's kind of what I wanted her to look like. And I hope I achieved that. So yeah, she is done. And while I was here sewing, I also put together a little outfit for her. I found these little black and white pants. They have little hearts on them, and this onesie, and I just kind of wanted to go with the theme. So I had this little jacket. I think it's, let's see, what brand is it? Not that it matters. Oh, it's a Mizrahi, and it's a cute little jacket, and I put some pom-poms on it. And so she'll go home with this little outfit. I think is cute. I want to send her home in her clothes. Usually I send babies home in their pajamas, but I don't want to undress her. I kind of want to send her home like that. And I'm going to do a little photo shoot, and I'll add those pictures. This was so much fun.